Alrighty. Coming in with this one right here, and everything else with the consents you got with Tweeko, with the Cold Room, 67. You got Dope Smoke, especially with Dope Smoke coming into it. 6-7. The 6-7, especially with the 6-7 coming into it and everything else. Like you got something. Something with the Tweeko. Especially how how this goes. Especially with the Cold Room with Tweeko and everything else. Especially how these go, because these go on another consent. But you got just with the whole Tweeko and 6-7, Dope Smoke, but everything else coming into it, especially with these, these type of, school mint flavors. These ones have a crazy, a moments, a thing. But you got Dope Smoke, Cold Room with Tweeko and everything else, especially with the 6-7 and the main presence, especially with these coming into it, but especially with the Tweeko.
The way shit.
Yo, Lonnie, you made this one?
I got big bro, little bro, got little bro, screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, swing that down, out on the roof and the team man dirty. We get more than work, we got up on nerdy, we done dirty.
I Tweeko mixed this, It sounds cold.
I got big bro, little bro, got little bro was screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, ching that down, out on the roof trying to do man dirty. We get more than work, see my ops are nerdy, we done 33 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he turned my man Percy. I got big bro, little bro, got little bro was screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, ching that down. Out on the trying to do man dirty. We get more than work, see my ops are nerdy. We done 33 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he turned my.
Ooh, he said with the whole thing, his opers are stuck, nerdy and the whole thing, and we get the shuffling, like, hey, they get the shuffling on, on their kind of sense, their kind of consents too, hey, he's gonna get the chefing on their, on their present, he's gonna go to their turn and he's gonna, do what he's supposed to do, do the whole thing. And then he said, what they coming in, especially them coming in nerdy, like, hey, he's even, saying the whole nerdy, but the whole thing, especially with the whole thing already coming in, like, hey, both sides of both twinnings, like you got the both twinning, the most evilism, the most evil twinnings.
Man Percy, I got big bro, little bro, got little bro was screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, ching that down, out on the trying to do man dirty. We get more than work, see my ops are nerdy, we done 33 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he turned my man Percy. He got on this day, he was screaming out wait, so we gave him more. Spill that juice, mop that floor, I love this beef, can't end this war. No, let's take a trip to the bricks, ain't getting on no P4. It's all for the cause, why you think and both get put on my roads, get put in them roads. Pop them doors, best use them legs. I was in Joe and got
Oh, he said, pop them doors, best believe you're gonna see them pop them doors, you best believe you're gonna see them doors. Hey, so everyone gets the consuming, the consuming and everything else. But hey, with this whole thing coming into it, especially how the whole thing is already, breaking down its skits and everything else, especially coming from a one rose and the next rose, like it's really, schism is like it's really coming down to the next, if skit.
I was in jail when got benched. Kill confirmed like 3 of them dead. I don't know how they diss my friends, it's meant. Kill confirmed like 3 of them dead. I don't know how they diss my friends, it's meant. I got big bro, little bro, got little bro was screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, ching that down, out on the trying to do man dirty. We get more than work, see my ops are nerdy. We done 33 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he turned my man Percy. I got big bro, little bro, got little bro was screaming don't hurt me, spin that round, ching that down, out on the trying to do man dirty. We get more than work, see my ops are nerdy. We done 33 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he turned my man Percy. Chest shot, ching, put your boy to rest. Stress, bro, put your friend on the bench. They ask why do I diss the dead, cause my friends are locked and the innocent men. Bench, they ask why do I diss the dead, cause my friends are locked and the innocent men. Free my set, fuck.
Who they asked why the whole thing, why he was in jail, because the rest is dead and everything else, like, ooh, especially when I was coming, how it's, how it's really frozen, how the whole thing is, already a flexion, like he said, he's innocent, and the rest is, consumers said, when the whole thing, especially how how the whole thing, comes in, for months and everything else, it's a crazy convolute.
Fuck the Met, we're out till late, you can go us. Smoking a ride, don't need no vent, and the cones all live, you can go us. They don't want me to talk my shit. We still walk where he turns spliff. Tell the news stop talking shit. He dropped his shit and went for a swim. He was 18 when he got turned scuds. Soon turned 20 and nothing's been did. Feel like the thing, scur and skid. Can't come back till we circle the get back. What? Tell a boy stop lying. Where the reason their friends keep dying. He got. Laugh out loud, of course we're trying. It's more than frying. Where the reason their mums keep crying. It's more than frying. Where the reason their mums keep. I got big bro, little bro got little bro. Little bro was screaming, don't hurt me. Spin that round, ching that down. Out on them, tryna do man dirty. We get more than work, see more ups are nerdy. We done dirty, 3 VD, riding a birdie, 3 SS, he don't mind man Percy.
He the way shit.
Hey, this was something was crucial right here, you know, out now on all streaming platforms. Hey, but you know, make sure you guys definitely go tune in with that and everything else, you know, especially with the 6-7 Dopesmoke in the cold room with Tweeko. Hey, you know, it came in, especially with the whole thing, you know, especially how this one came in and everything else, you know, you got the 6-7, you know, Dopesmoke coming into it, especially, you know, with the whole thing, like he said, you know, nerdy, and then the Percy's like, hey, you know, especially how the beginning ended, like it ended so much in a consent thing, but with everything else, the cold room with Tweeko and the whole main thing, you know, coming into this whole thing and everything else. But make sure you guys definitely, you know, like, comment, and everything else, subscribe. Make sure you guys definitely tune in with this one right here, because you know you got the 6-7, you know, coming into the components, you know, and he gave us his whole static, like it was a static, you know, promotes and everything else, but with this whole thing and you know with the 6-7.